Mr. Eggplant presents...
Hey guys, Toiler here. Thank you for checking out this video. And I'm continuing on with my Hunter Transmog series. I hope you guys are really enjoying this. I know I am. And next up is my Tauren Hunter Slyvos and his Mog. So his Mog is very red inspired and it has a couple of new pieces. Honestly, I think three of them are from this expansion, and I'm really liking how it's turning out. The add-on I'm using for this is going to be Narcissist, and then also there will be a shopping list down in the description of the video. Everything that you see here is super attainable. The only thing that is Horde specific is going to be that Tabard, but there are a ton of different red Tabards. We'll look at those at the very end if you guys want to pick up this Mog on an Alliance character. So to start off, you guys know me. I love my eye patches. That Thelwater's Steelwoven eye patch from the Stockades. It's just a quest in there. If you guys have seen many of the videos in this series, you know I use that on a ton of characters, particularly on a Tauren, because I don't like the way hoods fit on the Tauren head. Since it's so low, it just doesn't really work for me, but I do love that eye patch. My two different shoulders I'm using, the first one here is actually the PvP shoulder from the current season. So this is from Season 1, it's the Conquest gear, I should say. Conquest for Season 1 of the War Within. It's really easy to get. You do a couple of BGs. Right now you have a bonus Conquest now that the season's like halfway or close to being over. You can easily pick up those shoulder set. And the other shoulder here, I just love the double beast look, the double like trophies, and that is the Tidal Shroud Spaulders from normal Stormwall Stockade in Battle for Thas'dorah. And the official name of this other shoulder is the Lightless Scavenger's Taxidermy. The green one I'm actually using for the Elite set, I'm using on Greely. I really like that one. And I'll show off Greely's PvP set here very soon. Next up, we have the Cloak here. I just really like the way that this is almost the exact same red. It's not quite a true red like some of the other colors on this Mog, but these work really well as just like a continuation piece. And this is the Dark Agent's Cloak, which is from a rare on the Isle of Dorn. It's the Dalaran, Cutthroat, Escapee, whatever. I'll look at the name here in just a second. It drops fairly often from there. The chest piece, you guys know I love almost every one of these colors of the Cuirass, of the Meticulous mixture, which is from, I believe this one is normal. Heroic, I was wrong. This is the heroic color, that dark kind of burgundy-ish, kind of blood red, honestly. The wrists don't matter. I have wrists on there that kind of match, but they don't matter. Most of the time they don't. Looking at my gloves, so both my gloves and my boots are going to be from Tomb of Sargeras. Or excuse me, that's actually it's a lookalike. It's the heroic lookalike set down here for the boots, at least. They're both from the Gladiator set from that season. I think it's probably the second season or third season in Legion, and you can pick those up over in New Dalaran for Marks of Honor. Pretty easy to collect those now. I just love the way, I love those beefy gauntlets, and the skulls really work together, and there's not too many boots that really look good on a Tauren, and this is one of those exceptions, of course, in my opinion. There are different colors of these gloves as well, so if you really like that Star-Stalker set, there's a bunch of different colors that you could kind of mix and match. I'm actually going to be working on a purple Mog, since there is that purple set thanks to the Mage Tower look for Hunters. And then the official name for the set is going to be that Ferocious Gladiators, and then it's going to be Chain Gauntlets, and then whatever it's probably Treads for the boots. The belt, you guys have seen this one on a couple of my characters. It is the Toiler's Burgundy belt, which is from one of the you get the encrusted gem, and you can turn that in Dornagal, which is kind of just below me here, and you can turn that in and get one of the sets. And I just love the way it's got the pocket look to it, and it just kind of works nicely. There's a ton of different options there too, but that just happens to be the one I like, because there's not a lot of really good mail belts, at least in my opinion, for Hunter Mogs. Something else that is really good here, as you can see my pet peeking around behind there, is the pants. pants. So the pants are the Forged Gladiator's chain leggings. The really cool thing about this set, I'm actually going to move this here real quick. There we go. The cool thing is it has that snap trap, that trap on the hip. I love that extra, it's just extra stuff. And it just kind of really ties the MOG in together. Like, I am truly a hunter out looking for my next prey. The one thing I don't like is that it does have a little flap, so you don't really get to see the full tabard. This flap kind of pops out here, but it's not a big deal. And I use the same pants on Greeley as well, only in that green from the Elite set. And I just think that the trap really ties this together quite nicely. And then I already talked about it, the tabard. I guess I actually skipped the weapon. Whoops. The tabard, there's a ton of different red ones. I'll show you some of the options here in just a second. But let's look at that weapon really quick. This one actually goes with it pretty nicely. It's got that nice kind of red burgundy color. It's got the yellow on the eye, much like, whoops, there we go, like the yellow on the eyes do of the skulls. So that's a nice little kind of comparison, or like... it's all kind of woven together. Same way with the kind of the color on the belt buckle there. This is the Thas'dorah Legacy of the Windrunners, which is the PvP version, the Ranger's General Guard, of the artifact weapon from Legion. I believe for this one you need, I want to say it's honor level 35, which isn't too hard to get, but if you don't do PvP, it might be out of your wheelhouse. There's a ton of other amazing weapons, though, so don't feel like you have to do this one. I would love to see what options you guys are going to be trying on your hunter, particularly if you're a Tauren, because there's not a ton of MOGs that always go well with the Tauren. But okay, so that one rare that I was talking about that I couldn't think of the name, it's actually out here on this island here. It's the Escaped Cutthroat or something like that. A lot of people kill it because it has the higher chance to drop the purple shard for the mount. It has like a 3 or 5% chance. So you might have to fight people a little bit for that. But really quick here, I'm going to bring out my ethereal here and looking at some other really cool, let's see, will it actually let me make it bigger? No, it won't. Okay. Oh, haha, there we go. I can do this, I swear. This is another good one that I use often, which is the Vol'jin Spear Tabard. That's from getting exalted in Ashran. Maybe not the easiest to come by. Obviously, red, if you're Horde, red works really, really well. Plunder Lords actually works pretty well, too. This is something I use fairly often. You can get the Ruby Riders Azeroth Tabard. The one that I use often is going to be the classic Brick Tabard. This was courtesy of Finwig, so thank you for that. I do really appreciate it. I do use it quite often. But this was currently, it's like through Kroger or something in the US, so I didn't want to post it with this because, you know, if you're outside the US or you don't want to spend money or IRL money to get things, to get stuff in game, I totally get that. Another option, really quick, is actually the Tabard of Brute Force. I really like how this one looks. It's just kind of cool. It has kind of like that blood dripping on there, but you do have to get 300 wins in Arena. Tyler, in a former life, actually liked to do Arena, not so much anymore. And then finally, you have those Scouts Tabard, that Stone Guards Tabard, and the Tabard of the Flame, if you did get this from the giveaway that they were doing. I guess it's been probably a year ago now. I think it was on Twitch. If you just watched for a couple hours. But anyway, I hope you guys really enjoy these MOGs. Please let me know what type of MOGs you would like to see in the future. I have more hunters, which means I'll have more hunter MOGs to share with you guys. And I actually had a viewer ask me to make one for Ray Lund, so I'll do my best to try to make a set that'll look good for a particular pet. If you guys would like to see that and more of this kind of content, please leave me your feedback down below. Join my Discord, share your MOGs. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.